talk about systems and tracking sales, no matter how small. I know you might think that your system is working just fine, so why change it? But I'm going to tell you why it's important. Anyways, I'm Rebecca Cramer, and I help my clients figure out their systems, their sales tracking. And I'm actually having a boot camp starting February 14th. Every day, I'm going to be going live in my Facebook group, Social Selling Growth Hustlers. So I hope you'll join me for that free boot camp. But today I want to talk about systems and tracking your sales, because I think that sometimes, actually, I know because my clients tell me they start off in their career as this entrepreneur, excited to get things rolling with their business, and they just keep going full blast, and they don't put the systems that they need and the structure that they need in place in order to scale and grow. You're not going to be able to scale and grow unless you have systems in place, unless you have processes, unless you know how you did something the right way. So when it comes to sales systems, a CRM is super important. I'll tell you, I talk to a lot of people that their CRM, well, they just have their phone. All the contacts are in their phone. They're not using a way to actually organize the data so that they can actually understand whether they're being successful with leads or not successful with leads. And this is really, really important, because especially if you are investing time, money, energy, your life into your business, and you're not organized and you're not taking control of whether the things that you're doing to grow your business are working, basically you're saying that there's no value to that effort. So this means standard operating procedures. I know maybe maybe there's just one person. Maybe you're just one person. Maybe you're just two people. Maybe you know how to do everything in your business and you don't need to follow instructions. That's cool. But if you want to be able to scale at all, you need to have instructions. You need to have these standard operating procedures, SOPs. It sounds a lot more crazy than it is. Really, it's just a Google Doc with instructions. Anyways, so you need these SOPs, these standard operating procedures. You need to have your leads in a CRM, whether you have automation or don't have automation, or just have your follow-up instructions as something that you do every day. You need to have a way to keep track of your leads, of your clients, so that you can continue to follow up and be in front of them. And I know that CRMs are hard, especially right now with social media. I mean, in the olden days, I had a CRM, and I could just print off a sheet of people's phone numbers and get my ruler and highlight everybody that I was calling. Remember those days? Oh goodness. So the really cool thing is we have Google Sheets. Same thing as a ruler and a highlighter, maybe a little bit more convenient. So I just put links to leads on Google Sheets. If I want to move them into a funnel or move them into some sort of anything else, I will add them to my CRM. There's also automation that you can set up that feeds the Google Sheet into your CRM. Anyways, all of that we're gonna help you figure out the week of February 14th. So I do hope that you will join me for my Unstuck and Unstoppable Bootcamp, which is happening February 14th. I'm going to help you figure out your systems, figure out the sales systems, figure out the things that you need to measure. You should be measuring anytime that you invest anything, including time, you need to be measuring it in order to determine whether it's successful, not successful, good use of your time, not good use of your time, and so on and so on. So in the boot camp, I'm going to help you figure out how to attract your dream client, which is, the guys that actually pay, the payers, the ones that spend and keep spending. I'm going to help you figure out how to attract the right person. I'm going to help you create this replicatable sales system that you could even just pass off to someone as you grow and scale your business, that you can hand off SOPs, instructions, a process, things that you measure, things that you should be measuring. I'm going to help you put that all together. We're going to create together an offer, a launch. You're going to have an offer. You're going to make your offer perfect. You're going to perfect your offer, or you're going to create a brand new offer. I'm going to guide you through that. What are the other days? The other days, okay, so your personal brand. I would say this is one of the biggest challenges that people have. I'm overwhelmed with creating content. I don't know even what I'm supposed to be saying. I don't even know who I am. I'm just I know who I am, but people are, I know that one of the biggest challenges is figuring out who you are on social media and how you can actually attract the right people. So figuring out your own personal brand. And of course, honestly, I would say probably the most important is mindset and the confidence that goes along with the mindset needed for an entrepreneur, for an entrepreneur, for any service-based business. Really, mindset should be your main focus because you need to be consistent, and mindset is probably the biggest challenge. If you can be consistent, if you can make sure that you're doing the right things, which is up here, everything else is going to fall into place. So that's the very last thing that we're going to talk about at the boot camp starting on February 14th. It will be every day for 5 days at noon. So I hope you'll join me in the boot camp. I hope you found some value today. I will be on again tomorrow around the same time. So I guess join the boot camp, link below, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.